everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Seahawks going up against the Chargers. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the two men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, it's one of the new jewels of the NFL, no doubt, as you get a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Diego Chargers. I'm Brandon Guyton alongside Charles Davis, beyond thrilled to be bringing you the Super Bowl, all the pomp, all the circumstance, all the pageantry. It doesn't get any better than this, partner.
I'm loving sharing this booth with you, sharing this moment, this type of a game. For all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talk these last couple weeks about the buildup, the anticipation. I think these guys are just ready to get out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think the pregame speeches were the shortest all year. If they didn't just say, let's go get them, guys, they probably talked too much.
All the talk, all the hype, but the past is prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson. Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed.
The opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Man who spent 3 years in New Orleans, Darren Sproles. Now Sproles. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota. Right. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, second to last in the entire NFL. Now Mariota. And he can't bring it in. Incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route. 4th down now.
They have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. Of course, to Stanford, and boy, he's been good. The starters for the Seahawks of Seattle on the offensive side. Charles, they could use a big game from Thomas Rawls.
And they really loved what they got out of him last year.
Time quickly to look at the Chargers defense.
Denzel Perryman, a linebacker out of the University of Miami, knows how to play downhill and arrive with an oomph.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
For being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Again on 2nd and 10. It's Wilson. And he hits Jermaine Kearse. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
The receiver.
First down, this is Rawls. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Football.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Going to Rawls on the dump-off. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Thomas Rawls. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game? Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded at the 2. And now the rookie's free. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, San Diego. Their dangerous wide receiver, 97 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I do.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Doug Baldwin, the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 101 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
Cam Chancellor is one of the best safeties in the game, but with his linebacker size, that allows the team to use him wherever they want to make plays.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. One man in the backfield is Gordon. On play action, Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And some room to maneuver. And he cuts it out left sideline. Room ahead. And all the way in. Touchdown, San Diego. Melvin Gordon, 77 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Drops it underneath for Rawls. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This will be fielded at the 17. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time John?
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. Sliding out of the pocket. Right side complete. That's Woods. Because they saw him in camp, they saw plays like that, offered it.
He didn't start very much in high school, but he started a lot once he got to Oregon.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Rolling to his right. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mike Morgan coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. Now Mariota. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
To see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Now Wilson down around his goal line. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Complete out right to Kurz. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And just ran him down.
They go again with Rawls. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Not just outrunning people in the secondary, that led to a really nice game.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
On third down, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Well, now they'll try the end around. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Third and long here for Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That guy doesn't play well. Their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Wilson going to give to Rawls. And some room to roam now. There goes Thomas Rawls. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Thomas Rawls, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Just punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of...
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, San Diego. Keenan Allen, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. To return, this is Doug Baldwin. Doug Baldwin, he's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 98 yards, and the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, he shifts past him.
No, the fantasy owners who have him for this week, oh, they're happy with what's going on. But for him leading a team, trying to win a ball game, I agree. Down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Heavy, keep carrying it, kid.
The fullback run, and he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Just a one.
And then when we were watching practice, we were watching what they call inside drill with the offensive and defensive line, and they kept putting more defenders on the other side and saying, block that. Right, he made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Now Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit. But
it's caught inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
This year when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
That's going to go as a loss of 6. Still nothing there, and that sets up a 3rd and long. Tough spot here.
Put it mildly, sometimes I wonder if some of that old school football should come back into play. You know what I would think here? Quick kick. Try and change field position, help out your team.
He's got time in the pocket. He's going to go up top. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Super Bowl 52 after this. Last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And it drops down incomplete.
Fortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. On 3rd down, Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete.
To try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee.
So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. He'll get the football here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a cut to the left sideline. There goes Thomas Rawls. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive.
Set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Mariota now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. It's a pickup of 14 there. 1 man in the backfield is Gordon. He's going to get the football. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Just what you want on a...
Guy's going to want to run up and tackle him.
The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he's in across the chalk. Touchdown, San Diego. LeGarrette Blount, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. And there you go. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On 2nd down, Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle.
I see an extra DB on the field now for San Diego.
Yeah, indeed. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He's got time. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he's got room. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch.
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays.
Now Gordon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 1st down, Mariota. They'll roll him out right. Right side complete. That's Woods. They get 25 yards out of that one. 2nd down, Mariota. Flush to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete. On 3rd down, Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Fun. They're really hard to prepare for because you wake up on game day and all you want to do is get to this.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. So the 2nd time tonight he has hit the end zone, Charles.
Some people just have a natural nose for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big-time job, and of course he's got to pat the backs of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost in the shuffle. They're vital. And this one's back to an 8-point game. It resulted in a touchdown. Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
On 3rd down, Wilson finding time. It's caught outright by Graham. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. He won't go down. He had one one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. Still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but more zone. What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Mariota, he's going to look for Allen now, the deep ball. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Receivers, one tight end. Mariota from the gun on third down. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. Play clock winding down. And he'll get it up the middle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. This is Gordon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And avoids the contact by sliding. Tight end changing his position. The play clock's running down. Now a carry for Blunt. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is.
Again, here's Blunt. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to fourth down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. The horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's a surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped. And they got it done on that play.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Out comes the San Diego offense as they get set to see what they can do here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now Gordon on first down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield is Gordon. A first down throw for Mariota. Henry's got it out on the left side. That one goes for 24 yards.
The clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Mariota escaping the pressure right. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to lead to a third down. From the gun, Mariota dancing to his left. And he's got some space here. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Blunt. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
The ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chargers can now take the lead with the extra point. Now the biggest extra point of this man's life. And it is good, and his guys have taken the lead in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. You don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. And this throw will be intercepted. A great read, and he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Charger TD. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick-6, surveying the field. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway. And everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
Here's Blunt. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. And he slides to avoid the hit. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Throwing is Mariota. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Love to be in charge of their highlight video at the end of the season, though, because this game, you can cut it into one sequence, take away, take away, take away, take away, and everyone goes home happy.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. It didn't go in the other direction.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Complete outright to Curse. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And that is incomplete. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, but unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, They believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
The tight end in motion right. The drive starts with a handoff to Blunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there? And that's run the football.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They give him a gain of 37. They'll run it here with Blunt. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Here now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Gordon. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. They'll sneak it with Mariota. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. 2 minutes to go here in Super Bowl 52 from Minneapolis. We're back to perhaps crown a champion. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Now Blunt. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Action left. So now it's 1st and goal. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he is good. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. 6 yards still to go here on 2nd and goal. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. One receiver left, that's Allen. Now Mariota. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I get confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And now San Diego getting set to go. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this one is right through. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game.
Very happy to get to 3, but you know who's happier? The defensive team on the other side. They shut them down after the turnover.
This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And the Bolts have done it. The San Diego Chargers are the Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.